to Cam on Cam. I'm Cameron Mullen here in our NCHS Live studio with captain of the boys soccer team, Dan Ulrich. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
This year, the boys soccer team was 19-3, a great accomplishment for the season. Unfortunately, this past Saturday, they lost to Avon at the regional championships. So Dan, could you tell me a little bit about how you felt going into the game, and when the game was over, how you felt after?
Well, before, we were very confident that we were going to win because we already played them this season. They beat us 1-0 on a fluke goal. We dominated them and we just couldn't finish. So when we saw them play Carmel after we beat Pike in sectionals, we saw another win like that. We knew that they had a lot more talent last year, and we beat them 3-0 last year. So we might have been a little overconfident, but we knew we were going to win, and that's what we all thought. After the game, we were very disappointed because we hit the post 3 times. We couldn't finish, and the luck just didn't go our way. They had another fluke goal, and it was just really hard to understand that that was the last game 12 of us will ever play together. So it was pretty disappointing.
So what would you say, because this was definitely a big challenge that you had to go into this game and really dominate, and unfortunately what happened happened, and that's okay, but what was the biggest challenge that you faced this year that you kind of had to pull through?
Well, me personally, I tore my ACL back in the spring in March, and I didn't get surgery. A doctor told me that I was going to be able to fight my way through and play since my body structure, but I re-injured it 5 times. It took about 5 months off in that 7-month period. So basically this whole season I missed the first month because I got injured in death camp. So I was playing on about 50%. My speed was a lot worse, but I just fought through and still played. I didn't play very much because I just didn't have the same speed I used to, but it was really hard for me to know that I wasn't the same player I used to be. As a team, we had to overcome that the last 3 years we haven't succeeded. So we won the sectional, but we just knew in the back of our mind we wanted it more because we hadn't done well, but in the end we still had a great year, but we didn't accomplish what we wanted to.
But you still definitely, at least for you, with the torn ACL and everything, you really, it meant a lot more to you because you had a lot more to give.
I wasn't sure if I was going to even be able to play at all this season or not, so it was nice to still get to play, but it hurt because I wasn't the same player I used to be.
Being involved in the soccer program for the past 4 years, what would you say has been your fondest memory out of everything you've done over the past 4 years? What is the fondest memory that you have? There
have been a lot of good memories and a lot of bad memories. It's great playing with your best friends, in front of all your friends watching, giving you support. I'd say my best memory was this sophomore year. I started every game playing alongside a great player in Nikita Kotlov and those seniors. It really was great just being out there as a fresh experience, looking up to everybody as a 15-year-old playing with a bunch of 18-year-olds. So.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, so thanks for joining us.
No problem.
So this has been Cam on Cam, and from all of us here at our NCHS Live studio, I'm Cameron Mullen, wishing you a great Panther Day.